My name is Brooke Runyon, and I'm a senior here at IU Kokomo, and my nonprofit organization is the American Red Cross.
I volunteer at Crossroads Community Church, and I help out with the high school ministry 912 on Sunday nights, and on Tuesday evenings, I'm a small group leader / mentor for high school girls.
I've been volunteering in the last year at the United Way.
I worked with Sarah for about 6 months on a project. We made an annual report, and that seems kind of dry, and maybe like it doesn't mean much, but it absolutely does. It's one of the hardest things for us to do is to tell our story, especially from beginning to end, and that is the tough job that Sarah signed up for.
I have worked with Brooke for the last 2 years. She is our NAI student through our American Red Cross scholarship program, and she is a dream to work with. You can always count on Brooke to get things done. All you have to do is make sure that she has everything that she needs, and she takes the leadership role and makes sure that our blood drives are organized.
I've learned that blood's not really scary and needles aren't scary, and it only takes 45 minutes to save a life. You never know who's going to need blood. You'll maybe need blood later in your life, and that's the importance of blood donation. That's kind of why I recruit donors, is make sure they're not scared, or maybe they'll impact someone else to donate blood, and then it'll just increase numbers and just impact other people to be inspired to donate.
So Abby is one of the best servants that I know. Abby is somebody that you can always count on to help people with no regards for what she can be rewarded by or any recognition that she would get herself. Abby's one of those people that you can just count on to show up when people are in need or when people need help, and really just count on her to provide not just a mediocre service or a mediocre help, but to really truly do her best to help others out.
In our small group, there are no bad questions. We're always able to take them. We might not always be able to answer them, but I remember that whenever I was growing up and talking to some of my friends who weren't plugged into a youth group, that they would talk about that they didn't really have a place where they could just ask anything that they wanted to and not be ridiculed for it or made to feel silly because of it. And so I really like that we can provide that for them.
I have learned a lot actually about the United Way that I wasn't aware of before. Just all the good work that they do in the community. I wasn't aware of the programs that they are responsible for starting, and so that was really eye-opening. I've also learned how to work with a team on a big project like this.
The very last day, that when the project gets crazy and we're ready to go to print, we were sitting in our offices, and Sarah casually mentions, I have a math test in 15 minutes, and we all said, what? Sarah, you have to go? You can't stay here. And she said, no, I have like a few more minutes. We just need to make one more change. I have time. And so yeah, we had to make her leave to go take her math test, which she did, and she did very well. So no doubt that she would do that, but her dedication was, she was ready to stay there till the project was done.
In the way of recognition, we love to do a recognition luncheon for our volunteers who are really the heart of our organization. We could not do our jobs without having these volunteers that help us provide this blood for the patients that need it.
I'd like to say thank you to the Women's Philanthropy, for one, for giving us some extra money to be able to do some things for people that maybe couldn't do that, and for two, for giving attention to somebody like Abby, to a student like Abby who really just goes behind the scenes, does whatever she can, and may not get attention very often for it. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and thank you to Women's Philanthropy at Indiana University. I know that you're growing women into future leaders and capitalizing on what they already are. They are leading today, and you're highlighting that, and we appreciate that. I appreciate that personally. And at United Way, Sarah's time and her skill made a big difference for us, and then with the bonus of a financial gift from you, I know we'll be able to do a lot of good.